Today, we're going to start in simple sitting, beautiful cross-legged Sukhasana posture. Of course, anything that works better for your body, please take it. Draw your body weight back into your sit bones. Roll the shoulders back and down a couple times. Then sitting tall through the crown of the head. Bring a little bit of a squeeze into your sit bone muscles, right? Contract through your butt cheeks. And begin to shift your attention inward to your breath. The whole time you're sitting here, you're going to keep that little butt cheek contraction. You'll notice that if your mind starts wandering away, that contraction starts to relax. As long as we keep that awareness and that self-connection, we know it's much easier to keep the contraction. And even with that contraction in your body, we're still trying to open the belly as big as possible in the inhales. Up into the chest. Navel to spine on the exhales. Chest soften. Beginning to let go of your day. Let go of this month. And to let go of this whole year so far. Your attention here in this moment, on this mat, this practice, this breath, these sensations we're going to create in our bodies. Celebrating the joy of life, breath, of movement, gift that we are able to give to ourselves, having the time and the resources to do this, having the physical ability. And inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward, down. Notice how the body is feeling in this pose. Notice your tight spots, tender spots. Notice what feels good, what feels open. And walk it up. Change the cross of your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Side bend and sweep. So exhale over to the right and sweep it across. Inhale up to center, touch the palms, look up. Exhale over to your left and sweep it around. Inhale up. One more time, over to the right. Inhale. Last one, left. Inhale up. Forward fold, exhale, take it down. And walk it up. Shifting, coming into all fours. Knees under your hips, arms under your shoulders. Inhale, open belly and heart. Look up to the sky, your cow, as you exhale, rounding and find your cat. Your breath. Feeling free to add movement. Hips, neck, wrists. Linking breath and body together. And your next breath coming into a neutral spine. And you're going to bring the knees a little bit closer, but not quite touching. And then coming up onto your knees. So this is a part where you can cushion under the knees if you want to. Taking your hands onto your hips, we're going to take a little half squat back. Okay, so not all the way to the heels. We're just kind of halfway there. Stick your bum out behind you a little bit. As you stick your bum out and kind of go down, you're going to feel how your butt cheeks squeeze. Yeah? And you're going to pulse that. 5, stick your butt out. 4, 3, 2, squeeze that butt. 1, inhale, come up. Let the arms reach. Gaze up high, little arch. Oh, pulse it. Exhale again. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stretch it up. One more time. Exhale, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stretch it up. All fours. Exhale down. Stay here. On all fours, wiggle the hip side to side. Notice if one hip is feeling different than the other today, or one thigh. Return to center. Now you're going to stick your feet out to the sides. You can see my feet are like way out to the sides here. The knees are going to turn inward toward each other. The thighs turn inward. And one more time, wiggle it side to side. Feel that difference. Calming the skies to light up the dark, 'cause I feel so alone. And return into center. Knees together and touching. Right leg. Inhale. Lift it up and open. As you exhale, taking the foot forward between your hands. Arms up to the sky. Inhale to lift. With the exhale, take the right hand and reach it toward your back foot. You can even curl the back toes if you want to have a little bit more height for that heel. The hand doesn't have to find anything. It's just reaching that way. Now tuck your tailbone and press your hips forward. Keep reaching back. It's okay if the hand doesn't find support. You can also take a block under that bottom hand. Top arm, let it drift a little bit more behind you. Keep tucking your tailbone. Keep pressing your front pelvis, your tailbone, out to the front of the mat. This galaxy in my mind I made for you. This tragedy comes inhale, return to center, arms up, gaze high. With the exhale, taking your hands down and finding a little pyramid. Curl the back toes, straighten the legs, fold. Let your hips have a little wiggle, left and right. The agony comes to life in waves of blue. From here, you're going to have a little bend in the front knees. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to move the back leg over to the other side of the mat to the right. So a little hop. You can slide it or step it. I like to do a little hop over. My foot now is way over to the other side of my mat. And then I'm going to try and straighten that front leg one more time. As much as possible. Hands can be on blocks here, freedom. Bring a little squeeze into your inner thighs. Little wiggle of the hips. Shifting your hips over to the left, pressing into the left arm, left hand. Bring the right arm up to the sky as much as you can. There's a big stretch in your front leg. Twist. One more inhale, gaze up higher past your fingers. As you exhale, take it down, bend the front knee, return the back foot in alignment. And then we're going to fly the arm. Arms up at a wall here, but imagine both arms are out to the side. And squeeze through your upper back, through those shoulder blades. Ground your back foot. Take the right hand to the inside of the foot. Press your front arm and front leg into each other, and top arm opens up to the side. A little variation of a side angle. Breathe. Front arm kind of trying to press that front knee outward and open. With your exhale, take this top arm, reach it over the head and circle it down. Right elbow comes up to the top of your thigh. Inhale. Left arm comes up again. So now you're in a higher, more supported variation of your side angle. You should be able to find a lot more space in this one, a lot more opening. As you exhale, over the head, circle it down, touch the ground. Warrior two, wiggle it back up, inhale. Going to a side lunge. Left knee is going to bend, right leg is going to straighten. Breathe. And if you're kind of tight today or just easing into it, hands on the thigh. Maybe one hand is down to the floor. Maybe the other. Maybe we draw those hips super low. Right toes facing up to the sky. Hang out here for a moment. Stretch and breathe. Beautiful. So we're going to do something a little bit tricky and a little bit different today. We're going to come down, so any way you need to get there, we're going to come down to the floor, taking this left knee that's going to come to bend a little bit out to the side. And you shift your torso to face forward toward that straight leg. Now, if this back leg here starts to bother you at any time, let the leg extend out to the side. Okay? And then you can bring it back anytime you need to. We don't want this leg all hunched up into the other one. That is a pose, but not today. Out to the side. Yeah? All right. Bring your arms up. You're going to kind of maybe hook your thumbs or touch your palms or grab your wrist if you want to. Elbows are bent. Inhale, sitting tall, only halfway down. Exhale, pulse it. 5. And of course, I'm in a pulsing mood today. 4, 3, 2. Keep the arms kind of trying to go behind the head. 1. Inhale to lift. Pick up the front leg. Bend it 90 degrees. So it's kind of like that deer pose, right? Thigh is sticking out of the hip, lined up with your belly. Exhale halfway, pulse it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, leg extends out and straight. If you need to use your hands, okay. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stretch this one down and out. Supporting the head if you can. Rocking it up. Inhale, arms up, extend the legs straight. This exhale, just fold into the legs, stretch it out. Sitting tall. We're going to start to maneuver our way into a wide angled fold. So if you can, reverse the whole thing. Get that left knee coming up. Return to your side lunge and then shift into wide angled fold. All 10 toes are pigeon-toed in. Extend the torso up halfway. Right. Left hand underneath your face, right arm, and inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, touch it down, switch, left arm, firm up your thighs, kneecaps lifted, open up your heart. Exhale down, so that one more time. Inhale, reaching up tall. Exhale down, left. Exhale, fold, stretch it out. You can just hang low. You can go over to one leg and then the other. Maybe you enjoy taking that interlace of the fingers over the low back and then extending the arms for that shoulder stretch. Breathe. If you have that shoulder extension, we turn the arms down to the floor. And halfway it long. This exhale, turning toward the front of your mat. Stay here. Your front knee is bent. You're going to push off, lift the back leg to the back wall. Just the back wall. Extend the heart. And your standing leg just a little bit so you create kind of a shelf with your thigh. Take one hand up to your thigh shelf, then the other. Push into those hands and extend the heart up. So now you're in this little variation of a supported warrior 3. Square the hips. You can stay here. Maybe you find a place for your arms that's not on the leg. You can straighten the leg if you want to. Arms can go back, they can go out to the sides flying, they can go out to the front past the head. Okay. We're taking this up to standing. Feet together. Inhale. Reach it up to the sky. Ooh. Heart. Exhale, center. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, lift. Forward fold. Exhale. Ooh, Uttanasana. It's your first time here. Hang out. Enjoy it. Take what you need. Halfway, getting long. Exhale, plant the hands. Bring it back into your plank. Hold it. High push-up. Arms under shoulders. Legs are straight, or you can take the knees down anytime, but don't let the hips collapse, right? Pull those ribs in. This is your inhale through that plank. Your exhale, take it back into a downward facing dog. Bring it right back where you were. Inhale. Roll it forward to your plank. Exhale, zip up, down dog. One more time like that. Roll it forward. And zip up. Rolling forward, come into the tips of your toes. Chaturanga. Exhale, 1 inch or 90 degrees. Inhale your little cobra or up dog if it feels right. Exhale, zip up. Take it back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Tailbone is high. Inhale. All fours. Exhale down. Realign. Knees together and touching. Left leg. Inhale. Lift it up. Exhale. Bring the foot forward between your hands. Arms up to sky. Left hand down toward that back leg. Right, it doesn't have to touch it. We're reaching toward that. Top arm. Notice the top arm is starting to come forward. Really open it behind you. Turn that chest up. Tuck your tailbone and try to press your tailbone and hips a little bit forward. Breathe. Return. Inhale. Lift it up. Exhale. Touch it down. Curl the back toes. Begin to straighten both legs into that pyramid as much as you can. Hands can be on blocks here for less. A little inhale to bend the front knee. So you can take that back foot, either step it or take a big hop over for the other side of your mat. How far that goes is kind of up to you. And then try to straighten that front leg again. A little wiggle of the hips, left and right. Now move those hips to the right. Squeeze the inner thigh. Shift some body weight into that right arm and let the left arm lift. I actually have to come up on my fingers for this. A little wrist lift feels better. Or you can almost bend the front knee for less intensity or not have that foot so far over to the side. One more inhale. Look up past the fingers. As you exhale, touch it down. Realign. And then fly those arms. Breathe. Grounding your back foot. Left hand comes inside of the foot. Right arm up to the sky. Real important, try to press front arm and front leg into each other. So you're going to feel that squeeze, that activation. Front knee is being pressed outward. As you exhale, take that top arm, circle it down so we can bring that left elbow up onto the thigh. Inhale, reach it up, side angle supported. Breathe, bigger. More space, more reach. Exhale, circle it down, stretch out that right side. Come up, warrior two. Take it to your side lunge. Right knee bends. Hands can come onto that right thigh or work your way down to the floor. Hang out here for a moment. Play with it. Stretching out left inner thigh. Opening hips. Breathe. Tongue at the bottom of your mouth. Lips are closed if you can. Then come down to the sit bones. Turn your torso forward. Back knee comes a little bit out to the side. Snap for 90 degrees, just like that here. Arms come up. Flex your front foot. Spread your toes. Make sure that front leg is kind of lined up here with your hip. The belly button is not out to the side or anything. Inhale, stretch it up. Pulse it. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Move it. 90 degrees. Exhale. Hit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Extend. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Bend. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let yourself stretch it out. Line up your belly with the inside of that left thigh as much as you can. Support the head of your ankle. Feel your belly move against the leg as you breathe. Walk it up. Inhale, extend. And exhale, fold into the leg. Lining that belly top of the thigh as much as possible. Breathe. Belly push into the leg when you inhale. Feel it pull away as you exhale. Really engage your abdominal muscles every single breath. And then to walk it up. Now we're going to a wide angle, and you can try to reverse the steps or get there any way you can. Find your halfway up position. Stay there. Make sure you're going to turn sideways for this one. You can see what's going to happen next. Your pigeon toe in. Left hand under the face. Right arm. Inhale, lift. Now here, you can stay just like this, or bottom arm. Extend it out to the front. Perhaps past your head. Yeah? It's too much. Drop the hand. When you lift that arm, nothing collapses through the core. Return. Whew. Left arm, lift. Option, right arm extend. You will feel your entire torso, your core, your legs, your butt muscles, everything in there engaging. And take it down. So that one more time. Right arm, inhale, maybe bottom arm. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm, maybe right. Exhale, down. Now stretch it out. And anything you left to do here in your wide angle stretch. Halfway along. Your exhale, turn to the front of your mat. I gotta spin all the way around and find your Uttanasana. No, wait, I lied. Okay, turn to the front of the mat. Yeah, and you're in your little lunge, right? I forgot to do the warrior three. Haha, but I forgot. Push up, lift your back leg. I think I'm in the wrong side. There we go. So yeah, should be the right leg up and lifted. Bend your standing leg. Create that shell. Take one hand up onto your thigh shell. Finding your balance, take the other hand. You don't even have to do the other hand. If you find your hands on your thigh, now push into your hands. Try to straighten those arms and extend the heart up and forward. Warrior three supported. Square your hips. And of course, you don't have to take the hands off, but you can play with bringing the arms behind you, out to the side, out past the head. And this is going to take you to standing. Inhale, bring the feet together, arms up. Woo! To your heart, big release. That feels so good. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, get long. Exhale, take it back to your plank. Inhale, roll the heart forward. Hips to the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, zip it to down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog, our first one. Just breathe. You're going to hold it here. You can always drop the bottom knee if you need less. You want to play a little bit more? Bend your top leg, open the hip. Try to look under the left armpit and try to see your toes. Inhale, straighten the leg up to sky. One-legged pigeon. Exhale, take the knee forward and down. The knee is actually trying to angle a little bit outward toward that right wrist position. Settle the hips down. Your front foot can be close to your body, but if we can, we really do try to walk it out to where that left wrist position was or is. Square the hips as much as you're able to. Inhale, find an extension like we're up dog. Hold here for a moment, breathe. We're looking for a little bit of stretch right here on this left side of the body. So front of the belly here, front of the hip, and you might feel it all the way up to the top of the thigh. With your exhale, walk it down and stretch it out. If you have a different pigeon variation that you like to practice, if you prefer to do this on your back, go for it. But let this be a very yummy pigeon for your body today. So support the head if you can. Take some softness deep in your breath. Close your eyes. Breathe. stardust on my pillowcase. It's like a moonbeam brushed across my face. Nights are good, and that's the way it should be. You make me sing, ooh, la la la. Begin to walk it out. So you can take any releasing movements that you prefer, but I'm going to lead you through flipped dog, right? We're going to walk the foot in, return to your three-legged down dog. Return to that bent knee, open hip. Now we're not going to fall over in the dog. We're going to control the movement. So you're actually going to shift a little bit away into the arms, spin your bottom foot, and then start to bring your right foot to the floor without falling. Try to control every piece of the movement so that you could always stop at any time. If I were to say, like, red liner, Simon says freeze. Yeah? That's the kind of control we're looking for. Flipping over, you find your wild thing or back bend. And returning, do the exact same thing. We try to control the movement. Did you see that shooting star tonight? Were you dazzled by the same? With so much more awareness, so much more control. When you're ready, down dog. Breathe. Other side. Left leg lifting up as much as you can, as much as you'd like. Bottom knee can drop anytime. Maybe you want more. We roll the hip open, bend the top leg, look under the right armpit, and try to see your foot. Inhale, straight leg up. Exhale, bringing the knee again toward that left wrist. And walking the foot out toward the right wrist as much as you can. Sliding the back foot up behind you. Straddling the hips, squaring the hips as much as you can. And then starting to find your, breathe up into your upward facing dog, extended pigeon pose here. Breathe. And look how to search for that stretch into your right side here. I have to shift a little bit of weight side to side. Make sure that back leg is not angled off of your mat. Really have it in line with that right hip, straight out behind you, top of the foot flat as much as you can. And with your exhale, hold it down. Tell me like you want me to. Begin to melt on this side. Take any variations that you prefer. So what if we just say we're gonna run away? It'll be alright. Believe me when I say I never want to change. You and I. So what if we just say we're gonna run away? It'll be alright. Believe me when I say I never want to change. You and I. The darkness makes me want you. Do you feel that too? The darkness makes me want you. But do you want me to? make me forget all the walls around my head. And begin to walk it up. Return to your three-legged dog. If you're going with me, remember you can do anything you like that is your releasing movements. It's your practice. We're going to scoot over. So if you're flipping your dog, shift a little bit of weight into the arms to help you control your movement. And then start to bring your foot around to the other side of your mat. And moving in a way, if I were to yell a red light at any time, you could stop and hold it. Breathe. And reverse. If you're still going for the first one, take your time. Down dog when you're ready. If you need some time in your down dog, take it. When you're ready, child pose. Roll your wrists. Check in. Hands by the knees, let the body come up. Shifting down to your sit bones, swing the legs around, scoot up to the front of your mat, and take your spinal rolls or plows or just onto your back if that's what you prefer. If rolls feel nice, take about 3 more. And then stay on your back. And find your knee circles for massage. The sky is a reflection of a weekend in cold despair. She wasn't so far from you. Bottoms of your feet touch the mat. Arms are open. Take your favorite twist over to your right. The legs can just fall over. The knees can be stacked. Maybe you cross one leg over the other. One cross or double cross for eagle legs. Head turns the opposite way to the left. Final stretch. Use every moment so when the light grows dim, I've given all my love. Gently returning up. Realign. Take your twist over to your left. And your favorite twist that your back and your body needs. For now, I will take your hand. Treasure what I get to hold. I wanna breathe you in. Use every moment of. So when the light grows dim. And inhale, come up to center. Giving all my realign. Take any last pose that you feel you need. And then we're going to settle into our last pose, Shavasana. Oh my love, oh my love. And first you can take your Shavasana, your favorite variation. I'm going to lead you through reclining Shavasana. Legs and arms open wide. Rest in the center at the back of your head. Maybe you have something to cover your eyes with. Palms are open. Let your legs be heavy. Heavy arms. every exhale longer than your and begin to move your breath fuller. Bring movement back to your body. Taking what you need to awaken, to adjust. When you're ready, walk your feet into the sit bones, bending the knees. Rolling over to either side of your body. Begin to rise, finding your comfortable sitting position. Anytime you notice yourself, your mind spiraling, going down the rabbit hole of negative thought or busyness, step away. Return to your breath, to your body, to your practice, even if it's just for 1 minute. It doesn't take a long time to reset. It feels good when we take a long time. Big inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, bring the hands over to the heart. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Namaste.